Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this interesting exponential equation. And our equation is 81 power x equals to x power 81 divided by x power 69. And we are going to solve this equation for x. In other words, we are going to find the value of x. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And in this video, I am going to share with you with two different approaches. So therefore, please watch the video till the very end. Let's go ahead and get started, and let's focus on the right hand side of this equation. And now let's recall the quotient rule of exponents. If we have x power m divided by x power n, then we could write this one as x power m minus n. In other words, we are simply going to subtract these exponents, as you can see. So therefore, we are going to apply this rule on the right hand side. So therefore, we are going to subtract these exponents, 81 minus 69. So that is going to give us x power 81 minus 69 is going to give us x power 12 on the right hand side. So therefore, our simplified equation is going to become 81 power x is going to be equal to x power 12 on the right hand side. So thus our new equation turns out to be 81 power x equals to x power 12, and we are going to deal with it. And now let me show you the very first method to solve for x. Let's focus on the left hand side on this base 81. 81 could be written as 3 power 4. So therefore, this whole equation could be written as 3 power 4, and then whole power x is going to be equal to x power 12. And now let's recall the power rule of exponents. If we have x power m and then power n, in other words, we have nested exponents, then this could be written as m times n. So therefore, on the left hand side, we are going to multiply out these nested exponents, 4 and x. So therefore, this could be written as 3 power 4x is going to be equal to x power 12. And now in this next step, I am going to take power 1/4 on the left hand side, and likewise I'm going to take power 1/4 on the right hand side as well. And now we are going to apply the power rule of exponents once again on both sides of this equation. So therefore, on the left hand side, if we multiply 4x times 1/4, that is going to give us simply 3 power x equals to, and on the right hand side, x power 12 times 1/4 is going to give us power 3. And in this next step, I am going to take the power 1 divided by 3x on the left hand side, and likewise I'm going to take the power 1 divided by 3x as well on the right hand side. And we are going to apply the power rule once again on both sides of this equation. So therefore, on the left hand side, we are going to have x power. When we multiply these nested exponents, x times 1 divided by 3x, that is simply going to give us 1/3 equals to x power 3 times 1 divided by 3x is going to give us simply 1 divided by x. And here we can see for x we got 3, and for this x we got 3 over here as well. So therefore, we conclude that our x value has got to be equal to 3. So thus our solution x turns out to be equal to 3 by using the very first method. And now let me share with you the second method as well to solve for x. And this time we are going to be using the logarithmic rules. So therefore, I'm going to put log on the left hand side, and likewise I'm going to put the common log on the right hand side as well. And now let's recall the logarithmic power rule. If we have a log of m and then power n, then we can drag this exponent n all the way to the very front. As you can see on the right hand side, we got n times log of m, and we are going to apply this rule on both sides of this equation. So therefore I'm going to drag this exponent all the way to the front, and likewise this exponent 12, I'm going to drag it to the front as well. So therefore this could be written as x times log of 81 is going to be equal to 12 times log of x. And now let's make an observation. We can see 81, we could tweak this one as 3 power 4. So therefore this could be written as x times log of 3 power 4 is going to be equal to 12 times log of x. And once again we are going to be using this logarithmic power rule on the left hand side, and I'm going to drag this exponent 4 all the way to the very front. So therefore this could be written as 4 times x times log of 3 equals to 12 times log of x. And now I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So therefore we could see on the left hand side this 4 and 4 is gone. So we are ended up with the x times log of 3 is going to be equal to 3 times log of x. And here we can see that this equation is valid if I replace x by 3 value, and likewise x equal to 3 value again. So therefore we could see that our solution x once again turns out to be equal to 3 by using the second method as well. If you are not satisfied with this approach, we can go ahead and do a couple of more steps. And now let's focus on this equation once again. If we apply the reverse cross multiplication, then this equation could be written as x divided by 3 equals to log of x divided by log of 3. In other words, if we cross multiply this way, we are going to get x times log of 3, and that is going to be equal to 3 times log of x on the right hand side. And here I have copied down this equation on the right hand side since we are running out of the space. And now let's recall the change of base formula. If we have log of y with a base x, this could be written as log of y divided by log of x. And we are going to apply this change of base rule on the right hand side. So therefore this whole thing could be written as log of x with the base 3, as you can see in this next step. And now let's focus on this conversion rule. We got logarithmic form and we are going to convert into an exponential one. We are going to apply this rule on this equation. So therefore this could be written as 3 power x divided by 3 is going to be equal to x on the right hand side. And now I'm going to take a power of 1 divided by x on the left hand side and power 1 divided by x on the right hand side as well. So therefore the power rule of exponents, the left hand side is going to be simply 3 power 1 divided by 3 is going to be equal to x power 1 divided by x. And here we conclude that our x value has got to be 3. So thus we got our solution x equal to 3 by using the second method as well. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.